Let's finally talk some eyebrows. So first thing I do is I take a dry spoolie and I brush my brows into place. This allows me to see where I need to fill in my brows. Then I use two brow powder colors. So these are just eyeshadows. They're going to double as a brow powder. I'm going to start by making a line along the bottom base of my eyebrow. I like to do this because I'm going to do a upward motion, kind of creating hair strokes, and it gives me a nice base. So when I create that line, I fill in the tail of my brow. Then I use that line with more powder and I flick upwards, concentrating on the areas that I need to fill in more. This is going to give a little bit of like a hair stroke type of look. Don't worry about that line on the bottom because we are going to fix that. So now I'm going to use that fine pointed angled brow brush, and I am going to use the darker shade, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to draw the line on the bottom, but I am going to filter in the darker color and just flick upwards. I think the two colors together really blend nicely. And then I will take that dry spoolie again and see how I'm brushing it. It will make the line on the bottom not so harsh and it will kind of blend everything together. So I'm going to show you again. And this eyebrow is a little higher, so I like to do a little bit of fixing. So again, drawing that line on the bottom, filling in the tail, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to dip into my brow powder again. I'm going to start with the lighter of the two colors, and I'm using that line to flick upwards, creating hair strokes. I'm going to do the same thing when I go in a second here and grab the darker color, and I'm just going to mix the two of them together. So again, darker color, flicking upwards from that line. Like I said, this one I have to create a little bit more brow. This is my bad brow. And then I take that dry spoolie, I brush again, and it's going to blend it all together. Next, I seal with a brow gel. This is what I've been talking about. So this is the new brow gel from Monat. I am obsessed. So I've tried all their makeup. I actually really like it. But I will tell you this brow gel is probably the best one on the market, if not the best one I have ever tried. It stays all day. It does not flake. It does not have a white cast. It even has ingredients in it that are going to help grow, condition, and strengthen your eyebrows. Like, it cannot get any better. I love this brow gel, and since I have been using it, I have been getting so many compliments. So that's my new brow routine, and I have really been loving it lately. It gives a really natural, fluffy brow. So while I'm here, let me just give you a few mascara tips that I also have talked to people about. So in my treatment room, people have been asking, what's your favorite mascara? To be quite honest, I have finally figured out that I don't think it's about the actual mascara, because I think everybody has a different favorite mascara. For me, it's this technique. First technique is using a small mirror that I look down into so that I'm kind of blinking into the mascara. Second is I start with a volumizing mascara, and then I do the second coat with a lengthening mascara. I feel like if I just use a volume mascara, it clumps together. If I just use a lengthening, it doesn't have enough volume. So I have been loving this trick lately, looking down into a mirror, applying the volumizing, then topping with the lengthening. It has been lasting all day, giving me nice, full, voluminous lashes. Like I said, I don't think it's actually the mascara. I think it's the way that you layer those two. Those are my brow and lash tips.